Good afternoon, everybody. It is April 2nd, I think, April 2nd. And I just wanted to do a really quick vlog on some of the activities and different things that I'm doing to keep Cruz busy during this quarantine time. So here are just a few of the things we have been up to try to keep his little mind going. There's some products that I have really loved to keep him engaged, and then different activities we've done. And I'll be sure to put the links to everything in the description down below, so check out some of our activities. Okay, the first thing that I highly suggest is when your weather is nice like today, go outside if you can. I am working from home right now, as is like most of America, right? So I have set up a little like mobile station outside of my porch. I have my iPad out here, my notebook, whatever I need to get work done for the day, and Cruz can run around in the yard. He's got some soccer goals, he's got a trampoline, so that's my number one tip is if the weather is nice and you are able to, get outside. We are fortunate enough, we live in the country, like no one else is out here with us, so we can go outside. For those of you who like live in the city, I feel for you. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. And if you have tips, like if you live in the city and you have tips for getting outside safely within social distance, put those in the comments down below so other people can read them. But it's my number one tip. If you can and you're able, go outside. So speaking of outdoor activities, I mentioned that Cruz has soccer goals and trampoline. You don't have to have all those things, right? Just be outside. Like, Cruz likes to pick flowers and leaves and bugs, and he's got this little bug catcher we put stuff in. So just spend time outside in the fresh air. You can also order things like chalk, oh my goodness, on Amazon, bubbles, like super cheap things, that can keep them occupied out in the fresh air. But like, again, you don't have to spend any money. Just walk around outside, go on a walk, go on a nature walk, right? Like, they love it. So just time outside, even if you don't have money to spend to get all the things, right? Just be outside and go on a walk. Okay, next thing is finger painting. Now this is a super toddler activity, and like Winnie Fox is 4 months old, so I don't really have to worry about occupying her, but kids, especially toddlers, Cruz loves finger painting. Painting in general, anything that can get messy, he's totally into. So today specifically, I did handprint flowers. So he just dipped his hand in paint and put them all over the paper, and then I drew little stems and grass. And so we made some of these for family members. He's informed me I still need to put stems and grass on those, but that's one little activity to do. It kept him busy. Oh, light, there we go. It kept him busy for a solid hour, and he was able to get some of that texture and just kind of play a little bit. So any kind of arts and crafts, but specifically finger painting for that toddler age, love it. Okay, a product that I have loved a whole lot for play with him, especially during this time being cooped up in quarantine, is this Melissa and Doug set. So it comes with all these letters, right? Like there's all the different letters and these boards, and each board has 2 sides to it. It goes all the way, so there's a bunch of 3-letter words, and then there's some 4-letter words too. He's out there yelling at me. And so you just find the letters, right, and put them in there. Like hold on, I'm coming. How fun is that? So he's learning spelling, which he's 4, so he can spell his name. But it's great letter recognition. They have to find the letter, and it does kind of help them, like hen. What does H say? Like, we've been practicing with those. So again, I'll put this in the description down below, a link to this, but it's a Melissa and Doug letters. I don't even know what it's called. Oh wait, I bet it's on the bottom. Classic toy, see and spell. Melissa and Doug see and spell. So I'll put that down below, but I have loved that for him to keep his little mind engaged, keep his wheels turning, because I am not a teacher in any way, shape, or form, so this at least keeps him engaged. All right, another thing that I have really liked with Cruz are wipe clean activity books. So this specifically is an Usborne. I actually used to sell Usborne books. I love this company so much. If you've never heard of Usborne, you're truly missing out. Like, I'm sure you probably know someone who sells it, you just don't know. But this is an Usborne, this is dinosaur activities, and so I'll just show you a little bit inside of this one. This is the one he's been working in today. Little mazes, let's see, here we go. And so each of them comes with a wipe clean marker. He's been really into mazes right now and tracing, so that's the Usborne White Clean book for dinosaurs. But we've also got a Connect the Dot Farm, 1, 2, 3, and capital letters. So these wipe clean books are amazing. And I'm sure you can get some, different ones that aren't Usborne on Amazon. Like this is not Usborne. It's Wipe Clean Early Learning. Obviously, we're super smart. But it's got all the letters, tracing letters, time, connect the dots. And Wipe Clean books are great because when you use it, it's not, you don't have to tear it out and throw it away, right? Like you just wipe it off and they can do it again the next day. So Wipe Clean books during a time like this, I highly suggest. And these are all things you can order online and have them shipped to your house. You don't have to go get them. So that's my next activity that I would highly recommend during a time being stuck inside. Wipe Clean books. All right, I'm a huge fan of flashcards. I love them for Cruz's age group. I should have got these out before I started filming. There's these little Brain Quest flashcards that are really cute. It's ages 3 to 4. Cruz is 4. So let me see if I can pull some of these out. Are these connected? Yeah. So it's 2 sets. They're connected on a little thing, right? So, oh, that's the answers. These questions are on one side. Answers are on the other. So it's just fun little things to keep their brain, right? Wait, there it is. Keep their brain engaged while they're not in school. But anyway, I love those little flashcards, so I will link these down below. But if you don't want to spend any money, which I totally get right now, right? Because people are at home. They may not even be making any money, depending on what your job is. You can make your own flashcards, guys. I made these letter flashcards for Cruz just out of, well, there's not even a place to set this. Just out of 3x5 cards. So I put nothing on the back. I just wrote the uppercase and the lowercase letter for the alphabet. And he loves them. He thinks it's so fun. We flip through them and he tells us what the letters are. I also made some word recognition flashcards. So we did his name, grandma, friend, and I did them in all different colors. Let's see, pray. We got sing, food, dog, cat, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever. So I just did some simple word recognition flashcards. So that is my next thing on my list of activities is flashcards. You can either buy some, which I will link those Brain Quest ones down below, or you can make your own. Super cheap, easy. Another activity to keep these kiddos engaged, give them something to do that works their brain while we are all in quarantine is puzzles. Cruz this is his little work center, work center, art center. As you can see, I am a little OCD and have everything organized and coordinated, but we have this puzzle and flashcard and matching door, and so we have so many different puzzles like that he can do. There's a matching game, but he can come in here and like pick out which puzzle he wants. And he loves it. He loves puzzles. So that's a great way to keep them engaged, keep their brain turning. They have to think to actually do a puzzle. It's not mindless scrolling through a screen, right? So that's my next tip is puzzles. All right, my last tip or activity, whatever. This isn't exactly something that your kid can do alone. You're definitely gonna have to do this with them. So this isn't something you could put them to do while you work, but it's something you could do together to keep you both engaged, and it keeps your kid's brain working without scrolling through a tablet, like I said before, is cook with them. Make cookies from scratch, right? So these older kids, it'll definitely start teaching them their fractions, decimals, whatever, when you're measuring different things, flour, sugar, blah, blah, blah. Let them do that with you and let them get a little messy, right? Like let them be involved in the kitchen. So cooking together is a big tip of mine. Maybe the older kids, they can cook by themselves, give them a recipe and be like, here you go, figure it out. That might be fun to watch. But for mine, Cruz is only 4. So we are doing a lot of cooking together. That's it. Those are my tips and activities, tricks, whatever you want to call them, to help keep your kids engaged and occupied during this time that we're all stuck at home for who knows how much longer. It's April 2nd. I think we're all going to be here until the end of April, probably into May. So keep your kids off the tablets and the TVs as much as you can, you know. Now, there are times, obviously, I'm working from home right now. My husband is upstairs on a conference call right now. So there are times when you just have to be like, here's the iPad, sit down for 30 minutes and let mommy take a call. I'm not that naive, right? It happens. But for the most part, what I'm trying to do is keep Cruz engaged in activities that are making his brain work, making him think. He's got to focus and sit down and pay attention for only so long, right? He's 4. But those are the things that I have found that have worked for me, have worked for Cruz, have kept him engaged, and he's enjoyed them. So that's all I've got. Make sure you click the subscribe button. I'm gonna post quite a few more quarantine videos because we're all gonna be here for a while. Hit the bell so you get notifications so you don't miss future videos. Hey, don't jump off the couch like that. And comment down below with what you're doing with your kids. I want to know if there's something that you do that I have not mentioned. Please let me know. I am totally open for suggestions for more activities to keep kids busy. So thanks for watching, everybody, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next videos. Bye.